Hello everybody and welcome back to our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker, where we are playing as our paranoid sorcerer Coswin. Last episode we went ahead and did some kingdom management, talked to Knock Knock. He's got some he's causing some problems around here. And we found Armag's tomb. Our scouts found Armag's tomb, so we are leaving the capital now to go and deal with that. So that group's being accepted. We're taking that group out. And what we're going to do is we're going to head out through our teleportation network now and gain a day of travel by just teleporting through most of the Gnarl Marshes. And then head to where this is supposedly at. So let's go to the Gnarl Marshes. We teleported there. So where is Armag's tomb? Reach Armag's tomb. Hour of Rage. Build a kingdom. Okay, it should be here. So, Traverse Flight, we've already done that. Hour of Rage. Already done that. Twiceborn Warlord. Most information about the tomb we found in ancient books. Where to find the books. There's a lot of scouts serving the Baron. Let's do our work to investigate. I think I heard somewhere that you've got to... There's the potential that it doesn't show up. So I'm just going to reload. Because apparently that does help it sometimes. Well, let's just look around here. What... We got the 1,000 Voices. Odd Rocks, Mysterious Shrine. Goblin Clearing. Pulse. Wish I could zoom out a bit more. Nothing over here that I can see. Well, let's go see if we spot anything. So yeah, that cut down like a day's worth of travel. Just check this. Goblin problem, got that. Well, it scouts triumph, okay. +3, good. Truth of the Blade. Thunder Scouts. Our reports, most of the barbarian parties focus their search around the central part of Glenbon, west of the East Selin River. Perhaps we should explore those lands as well. Okay, so Glenbon. So that's where it's at. Okay, that's where I thought. Find mention of Armag's tomb. But we don't have the points for that. Don't have that for the council. Crime prevention. 14 days to solve, 100 points. 2 weeks. So it pays almost for itself in 2 weeks. Lost Dwarven Knowledge. Find a secret library. What do secrets does it hide? We'll go with that one. It's other. Yeah, let's just start exploring. See if that gives us anything. So it'd be central Glambon, so it's got to be somewhere right around here. Try to avoid. Evade. Try to avoid. Continue, I guess. Okay, we got some barbarians.
Tear them apart!
Repent!
Alright. Inspire confidence. Coswin, go ahead and let's see if we can get a big chain off of these guys. Hey, there we go. That was not a well thought out ambush. I don't even think they hit us. Yeah, nobody took a hit. Alright, leave. Let's try and find this damn tomb. It's gotta be somewhere. Maybe it's here? Maybe? I'm passing through the deep side rambling. You can say for sure. Alright, let's save. See if it's here, maybe? Sure. Our way blocked by a huge crevice in this ruddy rock carved up by the wind and rain. As wide as 3 or 4 humans lying end to end. And at least 3 times as deep. It stretched in both directions as far as we could see. Looking down over the cliff, we saw something that made us wince. Among the rocks' sandy yellow ochre floor was a body. Inspect the wall of the gorge. Try to determine how difficult climbing down would be. Failed. Athletics 26. One daredevil among us was ready to climb down. Yeah, it's gonna be you. Failed. Running some dust in his hands and peeling off his boots, Kindeo dropped below the cliff edge and started to climb down. However, his way down was doomed from the start. The ledges seemed to secure crumbled beneath his feet, and his sweaty fingers slipped off the rocks. By the middle of the climb down, Akun lost steam completely. Akun cried out as his grip failed, and he lost his balance on one of the ledges, crashing down heavily onto his back. Fortunately, he landed better than the stranger had, whose body lay down nearby. After a brief rest, Kindeo caught the knapsacks we threw down to him, spreading out our blankets and coats on the ground, strategically scattered what pillows we had around prepared to help us. Alright. Failed. Jesus. Voices echoed among the rocks. Advice from those who'd reached the bottom mixed along with some good-natured teasing and laughter and arguing. Suddenly, a stone slipped from under somebody's foot and fell down towards the heads of those already on the ground. Oh, poor Coswin. He just started taking a drink of water and wasn't paying attention. The stone hit his left shoulder hard enough to draw blood. A bit more to the right, and things could have ended much worse. Our whole team finally made it down to investigate the dead man's body. We guessed right. Poor fellow had clearly died at impact. A lot of different types of gear had been scattered around in the sand, armor, tools, even scythes and hammers. It's clear that this was much more than a single person could carry. We searched the dead body and looked for what had been scattered. Gear in the knapsack and on the man's body were well preserved, and most of what we found lying on the crevice floor was corroded and useless. Spearheads and swords crumbled at the touch, and armor had so many holes in it looked like delicate lace. If not for the poor condition, it might have been enough to outfit a whole regiment. We also noticed something that couldn't have been from above. A large stone stood blocking a hole in the wall. A sickly sweet smell leaked out from a dark, narrow crack that remained. So we got a shovel, camping supply, rations 3. Decided to enter the hole in the rock. We pushed the stone together and moved it with ease, only to immediately release an incredible stench in the air. We found a small cave, and what was in it? Gods, it was full of charred, half-decomposed bodies, and lying among them were huge gray eggs covered with some sickly slime. Tried to determine the eggs were. Hey, we succeeded at one. We'd never seen anything like them, but one of our party members recalled a story where they'd heard about from traveling scientists late one night, a roadhouse. Drunk as could be, the gnome laughed as she recounted a tale from some desert nomads about a gigantic worm capable of killing you with a single touch and shooting lightning from its eyes. Anytime a caravan was lost to the stands, nomads blamed it on these worms. Female worms were said to gather dozens of corpses together to keep their eggs warm, with the extra benefit of providing food source for the newly born worms, other than their own brothers and sisters. Most citizens and academia at large dismiss the story as superstition, of course. But this is where we heard some strange sound, like someone moving huge amounts of sand nearby, and the sound was coming toward us quickly. We rushed to search the corpses, decided to break the eggs. This might be time for tactical retreat. Could search the corpses, get something. Probably leave. Probably leave. It sounds like this is going to be a big thing. The noise continued to grow louder, emphasized with a strange, dull sounds, as though the ground itself were muttering in some otherworldly language with a dry, coarse tongue. And then a wave of sand rose from the far entrance of the gorge, and the crest of the wave was coming straight for us. Okay. Kundeo is the best for every one of these. We scatter and look for shelter. Hey, a fountain of sand and dust erupted not 100 steps from us. From the ground emerged a gigantic oblong head attached to a long, muscular body with no shoulders. The creature clearly resembled a worm, but it was as thick as a century-old oak. Its hide was covered with warts and oozed sickly yellow secretion, leaving a wet trail along the sand. Lightning shot from its gaping mouth, lighting up its immense throat. The air took on the smell of a storm as a monster barreled towards us. Most of the team dropped their backpacks and slipped into the crack in the crevice wall, but Coswin, trying to enter the last, couldn't fit in no matter how hard he tried. Swearing profusely, he laid prone behind the huge boulder that covered the entrance of the cave. We all held our breath. The worm was so close we could see its dull, tiny eyes. Only the great beast's heavy breathing and hissing sound of sand dissolving as acid dropped onto it broke the oppressive silence. The monster swayed its head back and forth, seeking until it hit its nose on the boulder Coswin was hiding behind. Coswin's iron self-control didn't fail him. He stayed motionless on the ground behind the boulder. It felt like an eternity passed before the worm turned and continued its search along the gorge. As soon as the monster was gone, we carefully scaled the rock wall and escaped that damn place. Okay, so that's that.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Approach peaceful travelers. See what we got. It's gonna be the skeletal guy.
I'll go ahead.
Show me your wares. don't think we have much to really sell. A couple of minerals here and there. Gonna get rid of the robe of fire. Alright, deal. We got anything? And no, just a lot of very expensive weapons. Alright, well, I mean, the scouts reported that they had found something, so I don't know what to do here, guys.
Resting would be nice.
Let's
Don't you
camp,
think?
and maybe that'll reload.
Vordakai filled a sepulchre, a place of peace and contemplation, with passion and pointless vanity. I found it disturbing.
Right feelings, wrong reasons.
Let's see. I'm looking it up and seeing if this is a bug. If we go back to the capital council on it every road possible, doesn't seem to pop up. Reading a Steam thing. Okay, so from what I'm reading, I need to finish all of the kingdom management stuff that that allows it to actually be visible, according to a forum post from 2018. So, because according to that, it should be somewhere south of this. So I'm assuming probably somewhere right around here, but we never saw anything, so I guess we've got to avoid the enemies that are popping up. Nope.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Okay, these are Elder Fire Elementals. That's not great. Also, just go ahead and Rage and Inspire Courage there.
Let us strike as one!
Okay. Sure, another one comes around here. Alright, great. So we go to Tasselford, teleport back to the capital. Probably go ahead and do Knock Knock's thing. Let's use the money we have to buy up. I think we need 200 to search for... Force for the Elves, Redemption, Crusader, projects-wise, Lost Dwarven Knowledge. No, I don't need the curses, cult. Mention Armag's tomb. It's lost dwarven knowledge and redemption. So you're 43 days. You're that. We're gonna cancel this event. Yeah, I know. Projects-wise, we need you to go through that. We need to buy up some... VPs. Costs us 30 days to get that done. Start that. Okay. Continue. All right. Tuskdale, teleport there. Enter. Go to the throne room, then leave again. Take Knock Knock with us, go to the Goblin Clearing, finish that off, and then while we're waiting for a whole bunch of stuff to happen, maybe we support the efforts of our Regent or something like that. So, leave. Take Knock Knock with us. Okay. Goblin Clearing.
I feel tired.
Okay, let's level up Knock Knock. Okay, camp. Camp camouflage.
Soon our leader will become a true king. Finally, he will measure to that old goblin king we smacked.
How can one compare pathetic savage to the lawful monarch? Well, I can't expect much from a beast like Goblin.
Be nice to Knock Knock. He's been a friend. Alright, enter. Alright, Goblin Clearing. Alright, Knock Knock. What did you want me to see? Sight Tales of a Beast plate. Alright, I think we gotta go up. Knock Knock half stumbles in, clacking and rattling from a number of, I don't know if that's the correct word for there. Adorning his body, teeth, pebbles, so much that it looks like he's a filthy bead curtain. You have no idea when he was able to dress up like this. He stops before you, his back straight, and does his best to look down upon you, but the effect ends up looking something of a mess. Before you can speak, Knock Knock addresses you, drawing out his words like proclamations. You have been summoned, Coswin. The Mother of Beasts speaks through me. Oh, sorry. You did not have to. You did not have to give. I did not give you leave to construct shrines in my capital. You broke my law. You must make amends. Bring down the shrines. Worst reasonable words in all of this circus. But, I wanted to be hero. Knock Knock gives you a faint nod, then trundles off his costume trailing behind him and leaving small bits on the ground as he moves. Okay, there we go. That's done. Alright. Now that that's done, we can go to our capital, do some work on things, and then I don't honestly know. We're just going to be waiting, and hopefully we don't have a time limit on this quest. Travel to the capital. Enter. Go to the throne room. Let's get whatever we can assigned to whoever we can, and then skip some time. So, events. Veterans. Crippled and wounded soldiers. Sending Utes, 35% chance. Red light. A brothel was opened under the protection of Castrella's temple in the region. It is more and more customers by the day. Estrella followers are enraged. These disreputable fallen women are destroying families. Despicable. Don't have people to do that. Rank up. You're working on something. Working on something. You're not. Alright, we'll start project. Success, there we go. Level 4. It's good. Doesn't that mean... No, I don't... no. Good, we got that. Men of Crusaders, failed. Force for the Elves, failed. Veterans, success, actually. Trading route with Sertova's done. Great, so that's 5 BP per week. 2 BP per each city, 5 BP, 2 BP for each town. Okay, great. That actually gets us above 50 a week now. So that's being done. We've still got 14 days there. Okay, events-wise, let's... ergot. Castrating the entire region's grain harvest infected with ergot. The local people are suddenly facing famine. Put you on there. You've got a decent chance. Let's scouts. Locals have decided. Put you on that. That. Hell Knights. A group of Hell Knights approached capital. They request odds with the Baron. Okay, we can deal with that. Truth of the Blade. Local priest of Canaan are urging the subjects to settle their disputes. Can we not do that? 70% chance there. Red light. Still don't have anybody to work on that one. Crime prevention. Off that one. You're still a town. New phase of life for the capital. We can put you on there. Buy up, maybe. 200. There we go. 7 days there. Back out of here. Talk to the Hell Knights. The Order of the Rack welcomes you, Baron. Black-skinned woman slightly bows her carefully shaved head. My name is Lixana. Linexa. I came from distant land of Shellac. I'm not sure. In search of dangerous criminal who is hiding in your barony. Stands tall and almost motionless, reflected in the torchlight dances the surface of her polished black armor and the depths of her watchful black eyes. I'm glad we have met, and I believe the rule of law in your barony is not just empty phrases. I hope for cooperation from your subjects and you personally. Contrary to her words, her face does not express any gladness. The corner of her mouth twitches slightly, betraying carefully concealed discontent. Who's the fugitive you're looking for? A dangerous pirate, murderer, and a rebel named Darvin, the dashing Fairwood. He was found guilty of inciting rebellion and murdering a noble lord. The law of my order is unwavering. The punishment for such crimes is death. Roman's rebellion took place in Shelix 3 years ago. The Order of the Rack quickly suppressed it. Participants were jailed. The investigation Instigators quartered, not investigators. But their leader never managed to escape. I followed his trail for a long time. Now he's led me here. Authorize you to conduct your investigation in my barony. Thank you, Baron. Your goodwill means a lot to us. I doubt it. Okay. Reach Armag's tomb, is that... Okay, so he's going to be more powerful. And that listener searching your capital for a wanted figure. Hunting criminals is a noble business, but I feel a little uncomfortable. Okay, well we didn't actually fail it. It just took a long time. Already accomplished what he set out there to do. Okay, well, let's hope that we actually finish this. Alright, events. Greatly distressing them. Regions we can't do anything about. Okay, so we have 14 days for that. We can start a project here, but before we do that, actually, we're going to save the game. Technically failed a quest, or technically failed a portion of a quest, but can't really do anything until we go, so, or until we finish the last bit of this, so let's just start project. Okay, reach Armag's tomb, okay, that's been done, good. Okay, hold on. Region upgrade. You may now upgrade regions within your barony. Every region has 2 or 3 available upgrades with unique bonuses and conditions. Okay, good to know. Terrorizes your people. Yeah. Supportive Warden's Endeavors. That's good. Ancient Curse is upon us. Expected in 2 weeks. Red Light finished. Didn't get either of these because we couldn't put anybody on. The Truth of the Blade. That succeeded. Great. Ergot Triumph, +5 loyalty. That kind of makes up for the interrogation. Uncanny Well. Strange occurrence has subjects agitated. It's time to learn what happened. People are starting talking about a strange well. +1 culture. New phase in the Light Capital, so we got a city now. If I mentioned Armag's tomb, good. Here is your people. That's going to suck for a bit. Lindsay wants to talk. Okay, we'll get that. Janethel has news. Learned something important about Inuo. Merchant fled from you. She wants to discuss it with you. And Killed Scouts started again. That one's just going to keep going until we actually finish. And holy shit. Yeah, we've got upgrades now that we have to deal with. I will enter the city because we need to. We have a whole bunch of free buildings that would be great to put down. So we just got to look for the ones that we have free. We have a free school. Okay. That's good. Well, head back. Put down a school. All right. Well, now we've got some meetings to deal with, and then we head to Armag's tomb, where we deal with things. Janethel crosses the throne room. Her gait is determined and confident. It seems clear that the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind. Finally, I have news about the Half-Blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your lands, but no, he was spotted not far away. So, where is he? Not far from the Valley of the Dead. What a fitting place for a Philistine, desperately trying to rid this world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Mordecai, but I wish to discuss something else. The Half-Blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things my agent managed to find out, the woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. To track down the Half-Blood, I had to deal with a whole range of scum, thieves, vagabonds, grave robbers. One of them located Inuo. But preyed upon the pauper woman. Couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. In her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know did you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Agatha's followers. I examined the stolen papers closely, and now I believe that their owner is a high-ranking priestess. It seems the Half-Blood persists in his... I keep forgetting to turn off Discord. Just to rid the world of my goddess's followers. He's skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find the priestess before he acts. Then, when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith, is it not so? Fine, as soon as the opportunity arises, we'll visit them. Thank you. I want to say this. This is important to me. I've grown tired of drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what may be expecting of me. I want answers. Okay. Talk to Lindsay. Bad news! We've heard that visitors here have lately been spreading unfavorable rumors about your barony. It's as if Tusk Bay is a stronghold of barbarism and feeble-mindedness, where people of the arts are rare and endangered. Our artists are alleged by these rumors to be considered our least valued citizens. Such rumors can't but affect our reputation. I'm afraid you'll have to entrust one of your advisors for this matter. An antique vendor told me that the Order of Prisms has been spreading nasty rumors. They're one of the branches of Scyld's church. Here's what I've been thinking. A couple of weeks ago I saw Valerie tear up some letter. She was so terribly angry. Just like she was back when her former mentor came to her. Anyway, I didn't ask her about it. That would have been more trouble than it's worth. But she'll probably find out what has happened. Is there any connection to Cylin? Okay, Cylin. Good to know. It's another Valerie thing. Alright. Gonna just get through this and then we leave. Janethel has news. Got that. Valerie. Got that. Alright, there's one new event. This discredits your barony, calling it a place culture is forgotten, and practitioners of the arts are endangered. The slander cannot be resolved by your advisors. It is up to you to handle. Okay. Yep, we shall do that. But let's head back here. Leave the barony. Or leave the capital. Should have asked me who it wanted. Hell Knight of the Rack. Where did you meet Devon? Speak, or I'll skin you alive. I don't know. I don't know anything, I swear. I've never heard the name before. Please, don't beat me anymore. Yeah, stop this immediately. I didn't give you permission to beat my subjects. Seems I was right in my suspicions. The rule of law in these lands is just a bunch of empty words, with worth no more than a wooden coin. It's not surprising, seeing the ruler's weak will. Give me authority to beat and intimidate my subjects. Clearly not you. You don't have the guts for it. You'd prefer just sitting on your throne and benevolently looking on while your so-called subjects set your fortress on fire. Get out of my barony. Oh, we'll leave. Don't you worry about that. I knew from the very beginning that you and the Order follow different paths. Weak rulers don't deserve our attention. But no matter. We generally don't live long enough. They generally don't live long enough to be taken seriously. Hell Knights, we're leaving. We'll continue our investigation somewhere else. Don't get in the way of the Order of the Rack, Baron. That's my final warning. Just get out of here. Wait, further developments there. Holy shit! This is a city? We did it, guys! Central... Oh, wow. Capitol Library. Shit. Things got fancy up in here. Where'd they even get all this stone? I don't even think we have a quarry. Yeah, everybody shifted positions a little bit. Kind of. I mean, it's still pretty much the same, but it just looks a little different. Either way, that's pretty cool. I like it. Trying to figure out where the exit is. When Hell Knights are... Devon, Hell Knights are not the most courteous guests, are they? The Hell Knights from the Order of the Rack are the vilest of all. My name is Devon. Devon, the rebellious murderer she's searching for? Yes, I am a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, and a smuggler, and I have lots of other scary titles. If you listen to Lexon, I'm evil incarnate, baby eater, your worst nightmare come true. In the end, if the end of times should ever come, it will be because of me and me alone. Of course, all of our accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. It's true I'm involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they thought to be. What do you want from me? Glad you ask. I have much to offer. You see, I'm rich, and I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Lexana, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'll even say thank you. I know where she has set up a temporary camp and secluded lodge at the edge of the southern Gnarl Marshes. Go there, convince her to stop chasing me. Order her, kill her if needed. Shouldn't be difficult. Lawful neutral. Chaotic neutral. Fine. Glad to hear it. Please deal with her as soon as possible. I'll find you after it's resolved. Great. Can I leave my capital? There we go. So into the house, to the tavern. This got to be the capital library. Can I find a place to leave? I just want to go. I want to leave here. Can I go back into my throne room, maybe? There we go. We'll go back in there, leave, and then actually save. Jesus. Okay. Now we can leave with our standard party. Save. And teleport our ways over to Armag's tomb, get that dealt with. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to save here. Saved before, but we'll do it again. But yeah, looking at the time, we're going to end the episode here. And next episode, we will teleport over to Tasselford and then over to Armag's tomb, which has not been revealed. Where the hell is it? I might... I don't know, guys. That's not great if it hasn't been revealed, because I'm fairly certain we've finished the project. Pretty sure we did. We might just have a broken save, guys. That might be a thing. We might have a broken save. If there's a break in episodes, it's probably because I haven't been able to fix the save. We're going to see, because it should be somewhere here. It should be somewhere here, according to the thing I read last episode on my phone. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. Yeah. We'll go out and find it, I guess. We'll try and find it. It should be somewhere around here on the roads. But yeah, we'll do that next episode. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, so consider the subscribe button down below. So take a look at the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!